This is the solution to problem number 27 from homework 6.3. We're asked to find the 6 trig values if the terminal side of our angle, theta, lies on the line 2x minus y equals 0. So let's rewrite 2x minus y equal to 0, and the standard way we would write that is y is equal to 2x. And we know that the point is in, or the terminal side is in quadrant 3. So if I draw the line y equals 2x, that means it passes through the origin, right? The y-intercept is 0, 0, and it has a slope of positive 2. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch that line. And then let's pick a point in the third quadrant. We can pick any point that we want. For convenience, I'm going to pick the point -1, -2 to put me in quadrant 3. That means that my side lengths here are -1 on the x and -2 on the y. The reference angle is always going back to the horizontal. That would be our theta prime, and we can use this right triangle that we've created with side lengths -1 and -2, and let's determine the hypotenuse, because we're going to need that. So the hypotenuse, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So we'd have -1 squared plus -2 squared is equal to c squared. So we have 1 plus 4 is equal to c squared. So c is equal to rad 5. So our hypotenuse on our triangle is rad 5. And let's go ahead now and find the 6 trig ratios. So sine of theta, theta is actually the angle in the third quadrant. So theta is this angle coming all the way around here, theta. So sine of theta is the length of the opposite side using the reference angle triangle over the hypotenuse. So that is going to be -2 over rad 5. And then we need to rationalize. So that'll be -2 rad 5 over 5. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal. So I'm going to take the reciprocal before I rationalized it, and that'll just be rad 5 over 2, and then the opposite of that. So the negative rad 5 over 2. Cosine theta is going to be the length of the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. So that's -1 over rad 5, and then let's rationalize. So that'll be negative rad 5 over 5. Secant theta, we can take the reciprocal of cosine. Let's focus on the unsimplified version here. So that'll become rad 5 over 1, or just negative rad 5 over 1, which is just negative rad 5. Tangent theta is the length of the opposite side over the adjacent side. So that's -2 or -1 over -1, which is +2. And cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tangent, which is 1/2.